Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. I'm laughing because hilariously, or amateurishly, if that's a word, I thought I was recording here previously, and I was not. The camera was set to photo. So when I hit the record button, all I took was a snapshot of myself instead of video. But anyway, again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I'm gonna get to be a pro at this eventually. So on this channel, I will attempt to educate and entertain, leaning more towards the education side. My biggest desire is that people be good with their finances. The biggest desire is that I be good with my finances, first of all. But as I do some videos, I hope to deliver or preach what I practice, as well as practice what I preach for certain. So what I'll be doing is going over some principles and concepts that I have learned from a gentleman by the name of Dave Ramsey. A lot of you may have heard of him, but his whole idea is to get out of debt, stay out of debt, pay cash for things that you'd like to buy, such as cars, homes even. Now the one thing about homes is he will allow or accept that you take out a mortgage for that one, but you know, with certain stipulations. But anyway, so on this channel, what I plan to do, for one thing, is go on a journey of purchasing a car. So behind me here we have a 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan. I think it has like 125,000 miles, something like that. Steven did this. My son Steven, backing out of the driveway, ran into the neighbor's truck, the neighbor's dad's truck that was parked right there. Did a little damage, but we took care of it, all good. So this is the 2013 Dodge Caravan, and the idea is to change this car into this car, which is a 2018 Nissan Rogue. Right? So it's a little bit more value than the Dodge Caravan, of course. Take a little walk around. Not in bad a shape. It's okay. It's, you know, it's kind of a small SUV. I guess maybe mid-size is what they call it. But then I want to change this car into this car. Or not this car specifically, but something around the same value of this car at the time when it's time for the purchase, right? So this is a 2013 Porsche Boxster. It was my son's. I say was because my oldest son passed away last year, March, due to a rare cancer called RMC, which is renal medullary carcinoma. I will put in the description at the bottom of the page a link to my Facebook channel that gives information on what RMC is and some resources that people can look at, because it's something we'd never heard of until our son was diagnosed with it. So that's part of the things I want to accomplish as well on my channel. So more on the car. It is a 2013 Porsche Boxster base, right? Doesn't have a lot of the options, and if you know anything about Porsches, you can option them out. You can really get up there. The starting price is for a new one is around 59, 60,000, and you know, before long, after you start adding what you want, you be up in 911 territory pretty quickly. So it's a 5-speed manual, 6-speed manual, sorry, standard. And we're gonna do some videos of this. We're gonna have some fun with it. Now, some of the things I've done to it, when Stefan purchased it, he bought these wheels. They are Ferrata wheels. The only thing I did was I changed those wheel bolts to black. They were chrome, so I switched those out. Now, when I did that, the bolts I bought, they were too long for the rear. So when I went to back the car out of the garage, it wouldn't. It stopped. So I was like, what the heck is going on? So it turns out that the bolts were too long, so I had to get another set that was a little shorter, like 2 millimeters shorter or something like that. The only other thing I did was, while Stefan was still here, now he purchased also some lowering springs, which I have in the garage. I may or may not decide to have those put on or put them on myself, not sure. The other thing he bought was new air filters. Of course, you won't be able to see them, but I was able to change those out, the reusable filters, K&N or something. I installed those while he was still here. I also, after he had passed, I had the paint corrected and a ceramic coating placed on the paint. So it's a little dirty right now, but with that ceramic coating, it becomes a breeze to wash and clean and dry. I mean, everything just falls right off. It just rolls off like nothing. I also had the guy that did the ceramic coating, he did the headlights as well. They were sort of getting, you know, a little faded, but he got them clean real good, pretty much crystal clear. So his name is Steve. I'll leave a link in the description below. Steve at Ultimate Detailing. If you're in the Houston area, check him out. His business is actually in Kemah, which is about 15 minutes south of me, 15-20 minutes. So that is about it. I have an oil change plan that I'm going to do myself. That should be a good video. I may not do oil changes in the future, but I always like to do one initially, just so I know how it's done, for one, and I really pretty much ensure that it is done to begin with. You hear a lot of stories about people going to pay for oil changes but didn't actually get the oil changed. So we won't be having none of that. So anyway, it's pretty nice. It's in good shape for sure. Real good shape. Real good shape. Now, due to this Houston traffic situation and the constant construction, you can see that I have a rock chip there. It's pretty large, just about $0.25 size. So I have a guy that does windshield replacement, and I got a quote from him, which at the time that was the only thing I had. But later on, and I can only assume this is when it turned real cold, this little crack here showed up. I went to go take the cover off the car in the garage and noticed this crack in the windshield here. See that? So anyway, I have a guy that does windshield replacement. I got a quote for it already, and initially I was just gonna have someone do like a repair on that with the little resin stuff or whatever, but then that happened over there. So okay, I was like, okay, well, I may as well have the windshield replaced. So that's about it. Now, the original wheels that were on the car I have in the shed in the backyard, and the only issue I have with them is they're a little I describe it kind of looks like stress fractures, but I think it's just the paint in certain areas of the wheels. So I'm gonna have those painted, and I really like the color platinum that Porsche offers with their, you know, as their OEM wheels. It's called platinum satin, I believe. I really like that color, so I might go with that, or I'm thinking I might do black and just turn it into an all black car. Or one other thing I'd like to do, which I'm not sure if I'll be able to with this version of Boxster, is they have clear tail lights available that I know come on the GTS. I'm just not sure which generation they are compatible with. And one more thing that Stefan did, actually himself, was the turn signals up here. He changed those out to clear instead of the ugly, dated looking yellow. He changed those out. He also bought some like LED color changing lights. And speaking of light, let me get in some light. LED color changing lights, you know, to put inside, maybe outside or something like that, but I don't think I'll be doing that. But I do kind of like the blacked out idea, maybe changing the tint on the glass to a little darker, maybe even illegal dark. We'll see. With the black wheels, it might look pretty nice. We'll see. So anyway, so we'll be doing a lot of car stuff. That would be the entertainment portion of my videos, and the education portion will be finances. I described that we'll be taking cars, saving money to purchase them, and see how far we can get upgrading, you know, leveling up, as they say. Hark, who goes there? It is Steven, the one that did that. Shh. So what I was saying about the cars, the process, I didn't explain the process. So the process is you save a car payment, or you pay yourself a car payment instead of paying it to the bank, the loan company, the financial institutions. You pay the car payment to yourself, and after so many months, in this case it will be 10 to 12 months, you take what you have saved and the car that you want to sell, you put that together and you level up to the next car. So we could say we can level up from this car to that car, from that car to this car, from this car to that car, and depending on your patience and your will, you can level up to, you know, just about anything you think you'd like to have. What's up, Steven? What's up with the games?
About to go play all of them.
Those not our games?
No, these are the ones I have.
Oh, okay. Have you guys seen the Monopoly these days? They have 50 variations of the game Monopoly. Is credit cards and all kinds of stuff. Just give me the classic, I'm good. Old school like that. So anyway, I was saying, you save yourself car payment. So looking up what the average car payment is these days, it's about $575. Ooh. $575 a month. That's for a new car purchase. That's the average. I think leasing average is around $400 to $425, but we're gonna go with the 500. We may just make it even $550. So $550 for 10 months, simple math, that's $5,500 plus whatever I can get for this. Now, it's always recommended that you sell the car on your own. And I will be, you know, probably posting it on Auto Trader. At whenever it's time to do it, I'll go on Auto Trader and get some values just to give me an idea of what the value is. Or I can just look in the NADA book to get a value, or go to Kelly Blue Book. So worst case scenario, I could take that to CarMax, and CarMax will give me an offer, and I will use that as worst case scenario to demonstrate to you all what you can expect when it's time to go purchase a car, buying and purchasing. So I'll take my 5,500 plus whatever I get for that and level up to, like I said, something like that or whatever. Now I am losing daylight, so I'll do that a few times, and of course I'm not gonna just have a little monthly update, you know, showing my deposit of, you know, the $550. I mean, I will have that, but in addition to that, we'll have some entertainment with the car going on. I already have some videos in the pipe I'm working on to entertain you guys along the way. So hopefully you enjoy it. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. See, I have to remember all this stuff to repeat at the end of the videos or during videos that YouTubers do. But please, take the time to subscribe to the channel, and if I get my subscription up and we can do some more videos, it'll be great. And I have some other projects on Facebook. I'll leave the link below. You can check those out. One is the RMC project, the renal medullary carcinoma, that Stephen was diagnosed with, that took him from us last year. There's some links to that also links to a group called RMC Inc., which was started by a lady by the name of Cora Connor, and her brother was diagnosed with it, and she started an organization to help with that. And what she does a lot of coordinating, because the doctor that is currently the expert at treating this disease is here at MD Anderson in Houston, and so she recommends and sends, everyone down here to see him that she runs across, and he in turn sends people to her for support and financial support and other things that she can help with, maybe transportation. And me and my wife will also be doing the same thing. If there's families that need to come down, we're looking at getting some type of arrangements or maybe some purchases of rental properties that they can use to stay here, to support the family as they're going through that with their loved one. So that is about it. I thank you all for watching. Again, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.